Let me say this before we get started. Chicago Sky fans, I know I got a couple of Chicago Sky fans in the chat. Tap in with me before as this video goes on. Like, just let me know as this video goes on. I need to know what's. I'm trying to get more puzzle pieces to understand why this happened. And y'all know me, I don't speak on things immediately. Sorry, I sound a little nasal, but my nose is like, oh my goodness. But I don't speak on things. I waited a day before I said anything because I was looking for more information as it piled in as to why this happened and why Teresa Weatherspoon was let go. I haven't seen anything really substantial yet. And I'm talking from the team. I'm talking from people. People are making comparisons between like Nate Tibbetts and Tanisha Wright, and Chicago Sky fans, let me know. Just give me whatever, like whatever you think happened or is the reason why Teresa Weatherspoon is being let go. Please let me know. Put it in the comment section because understand I didn't follow. I did not follow the Chicago Sky a lot this season. And maybe Keita Love Sports is probably the best person to ask for this because she actually is a Chicago Sky fan. And I know I've mentioned her before, but y'all have to let me know. I'm going to give y'all my raw thoughts because I truly don't really get. I don't even know. Here's the thing. I don't even know if there's an actual motive or reason. And that is my gut feeling. That's my gut feeling. I don't know if there's a motive or a reason. And my gut feeling is I don't think there's one. I think they just got rid of her because to get rid of her. I know it's a weird thought to have because a lot of people are looking for a reason, but man, I don't know. Sometimes I do feel like the vibe I got, the initial vibe I got from this was trendy. What do I mean? Trendy. You know when people like just do something, not because they themselves would have ever thought to do something or have done this thing, but because it was trending, because it was around them, they just did it. It's not like peer pressure, but it's like indirect pressure. That's what I felt like about this situation. It's just like you have a first year head coach. You didn't perform, I guess, the way you wanted to perform, and you let her go. Because that's usually what's going on with coaches right now. They're just all being let go. So we wouldn't be looked at any differently if we let go of our coach and wanted to find someone else. In saying that, I think I just came to a realization. I just had a thought pop in my head that I think they let go Teresa Weatherspoon because they really wanted somebody else. Chicago really wanted somebody else, but chose Teresa Weatherspoon as a stand-in. This thought just came to me. I don't think Teresa Weatherspoon was their number one option. Again, I'm throwing thoughts out here. There's no basis because I believe there's no reason to this as well. Because we can try to add this up, and as they saying on Twitter, the math ain't mathing. But we can try to add this up and look for reasons. But I just believe like there isn't really a clear reason. You get what I'm saying? I don't think there's a clear reason. Chicago Sky fans, the reason I'm saying like show up a little bit, like let me know in the comment sections because I've heard the concerns. There were concerns of like, why is this certain player being benched during this time and then this player getting more run? So maybe I heard some threads or some hints of like favoritism. So I'm not sure how deep those implications were or if they were actually problems. I heard about, Dana Evans and Marina Mabry wanting out because Marina Mabry didn't want to rebuild. So there's been a good amount of, not drama, but there's been a good amount of happenings around the Chicago Sky. So I'm not sure which one would be the best one to pinpoint. You get what I'm saying? So the Sky fans got to let me know like what the hell's going on. There was one comment on Twitter that said, at this point, are we all going to agree that the Chicago Sky is a money laundering organization. And I was just like, damn. And I was dead ass too. I was just like, you know what? It's a valid point. Because this move makes zero sense. It makes zero sense. And you know how and we know that it makes zero sense? Because everyone is grabbing and looking for a reason. That's how you know it makes zero sense. When everyone's just like, oh, this happened. How could this happen when this did? How could you do this and this? Like, everyone's looking for a reason. That's how you know it makes zero sense. Someone compared Tanisha Wright getting 3 years in ATL. A lot of people are saying Tanisha Wright should have been gone from there. And part of me agrees. ATL has so much talent. I've said this before. ATL has so much talent. They shouldn't be. No, they should not be. I mean, they made the playoffs, but they should be way farther along this journey with Tanisha Wright than where they are now. And then there was a comparison. I'll probably put it up on the screen with Nate. What's his name? The Phoenix Mercury head coach, Nate Thibbets. And they were saying this man had a Hall of Fame roster, finished 19-21, and didn't win a playoff game, and still has his job. And I was like, that is a great point. That is a great point. But I was like, I don't know if I left this response, but I was just like, I don't think it's the performance. I don't think the performance is the reason they got rid of Teaspoon. It can't be the performance. It cannot be the performance. Hell no, it can't be the performance. How could it be the performance if Teaspoon came in with a rebuilding squad, rookies as her star player, especially after they traded Marina Mabrey? Yeah, they had a rough going after the Olympic break, but they were still on pace to compete for the 8th spot to actually make the playoffs, and it might have made the playoffs, barring a couple of injuries. What she did in her first season with the roster that she had, you can't tell me it was performance or performance was the reason. You get what I'm saying? So it can't be. So yeah, we can compare it to Nate Thibbets and sure, like this man still has his job. Yeah, that's wild. Don't get me wrong. But performance can't be the reason Teaspoon got fired. Like, we have to take that out. What she did in her first year is commendable. What she did in her first year is actually amazing. Because she has rookies that haven't even developed yet. One star player that they traded away for a better look in the draft. They are rebuilding, in the process of rebuilding. The performance doesn't matter. So there has to be something that I guess we just don't know about. There has to be something that we just don't know about. I'll read you guys their post, their team post for Teresa Weatherspoon. After careful consideration, we have decided it is in the best interest of the organization to part ways with head coach Teresa Weatherspoon. We are deeply appreciative of Coach Teaspoon's contributions to the Chicago Sky and the energy and passion she brought to her head coaching role. Why is this disappearing? We thank her for inspiring. Hello, laptop. We thank her for inspiring a competitive, resilient spirit across the team synonymous with Chicago Sky basketball. We remain steadfastly committed to being a playoff and championship contender every year, and we will be embarking on a thorough search for our next head coach. We remain steadfastly committed to being a playoff and championship contender every year. What type of bull? Don't you dare link both those things. The most you'd probably be reaching this season, and with the current roster you have, is the playoffs. Playoff and championship contender every year. That sly little dig. Not to Teresa Weatherspoon, but who you trying to explain that to? Why are you lying to yourself? What? Don't lie to yourself. Don't play like the people are dumb. Chicago, Sky. Don't play like the people are dumb. What championship you contending for this year? What championship? Chicago Sky in the finals this year? Word? Run by 2 rookies that aren't even developed yet? Teaspoon will always be a part of the Skytown family, and we wish her the very best. I'm not even going to get into Angel Reese's comment. My mind goes to like, what did Teaspoon do wrong? Is there anything Teaspoon did wrong? And from what I'm seeing, I don't see anything about her doing something wrong. I don't see anything about her effing up. Did she break a policy? Did she... I don't know. I really have no answers. So please, if you're a Chicago Sky fan or WNBA fan and you got any more information, please let me know. Drop it in the comment section below. I don't want to drag this out, but it's my thoughts are literally going nowhere because I don't think there's anything she did wrong. I don't think anything she violated. There's nothing you can fire her for. So why was she dropped? Let me know, y'all. I'm out of here.